Lavoie from BULACE magazine. I'm here with Canadian designer Hilary Macmillan. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm really good. I just want to congratulate you on yesterday's fashion showcase. It was amazing.
Well, thank you very much.
So first off, how does it feel to be at Toronto Fashion Week for the third time in a row?
I'm in awe of it, so kind of the whole day goes really quickly, and then it's there, and then it's up with that within 10 minutes, and then it's over within 15. It's, a completely humbling experience having all people want to attend your show and see it live. So I just feel really grateful and happy that I was there.
Yes, it was indeed a very nice show. What were your inspiration for your spring-summer collection?
Spring-summer 15, I was inspired by clouds, so the Canadian, clouds in the Canadian landscape and like the sunset. So I spend a lot of time up at cottages up north in the summer with my friends and family. Yeah, so the best type of day is like around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. when the sun goes down. You can kind of see, the clouds come out and then like the colors come out, and it's just beautiful. And so that was kind of the jumping off point for the colors and the color palette.
Wow, that's really interesting. So what was your favorite look from that showcase?
I have to say I love pants on women. I think they look great. So I love the, one of my first looks is a pantsuit. It's blue and then has orange kind of detailing around the bottom, and then a matching jacket to go with it.
Yes, it was indeed very nice. So according to you, what is your greatest accomplishment as a designer so far?
So far? Well, recently I got picked to be in the white cashmere bathroom tissue competition, and it was to create a dress entirely out of bathroom tissue for the breast cancer. So they established designers picked new emerging designers, and the theme was kind of, this year, new faces, and new people, new talent. So I got to make a dress entirely out of bathroom tissue. So it was my first time kind of using unconventional fabrics, and it's quite an interesting experience. Yeah.
Really great. And what has been your biggest challenge as a designer?
I was studied in BC, and so I moved to Toronto and didn't really have, knew anyone in the Toronto scene, or even things like where to source fabrics or where to go, and you kind of learn that in design school. So that was kind of my biggest issue, was kind of coming here and trying to figure out what was up. And so there was a lot of trial and error in the beginning. So, and it's finally worked out, which is great.
So as a Canadian designer who designs, sources, and manufactures all her pieces locally, how do you feel about the Canadian fashion industry?
I think in the fashion industry, there's so many great designers that are in Canada, and we're a smaller market, so it's hard to kind of, stand out amongst the crowd a little bit. And our country is so large, getting across it and showing at different stores is a challenge that we kind of have to overcome. I think, it's important to kind of expand and go other places, but it's also important to stay in Canada and kind of, have that as your made in Canada. That label on your tag is really important. So.
You studied at University of British Columbia, you moved back to Toronto, and you started L Hardware, a jewelry and accessory boutique with your sister. What made you want to start your own label in 2012?
So our store's on Queen Street, and there's just a ton of very creative people. The street style out there is amazing, and so being in that area kind of got my creative juices flowing in a sense. So I kind of want to be part of that community and part of that lifestyle, and so I just. In 2012, I decided we had the store established enough that she could kind of handle running day to day by herself. So I just kind of dived in and haven't looked back.
So Toronto has inspired you.
It has, yes. I love Toronto. I think it's a unique city. There's little hubs kind of everywhere in all different areas, and they're quite beautiful. So.
Yeah. So you're going to Africa.
I am, yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Tanzania. A place called Mtombo, and so it's a little bit, I think it's at the base. Very excited. I'm going to get inspiration for my fall collection. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Kind of source the fabrics and see the colors and kind of pick up on the vibrancy of the city.
What was the most valuable lesson you've learned in your career as a fashion designer?
I think surrounding yourself with good people. So getting a great team in place is really important. People's opinions that you trust, and if you have a great stylist who can help you edit and take things out that don't always fit, I think that's important. So as soon as you kind of find that, it could take years, then it kind of all starts to come together and you can see cohesion and flow.
Yes. Very important to have good people to surround you
and
be there to tell you if it's great or not, and you are able to take criticism from those people.
Exactly.
It's amazing. So just to finish off, Hilary, you're a very successful businesswoman with a passion for fashion.
Yeah.
What would be your advice for young people who wish to become fashion designers?
I would say, being creative, it's hard to kind of stick to a strict schedule. So, you work alone a lot of the time. So get a calendar, plan out exactly when things need to be ready and your dates and your shipment dates and everything, and when the collection needs to be done and photographed, and kind of sticking to that plan. We tend to be creative people. We tend to kind of fall into keep wanting to design more and more and more, and at some point you gotta cut it off and be like, that's the collection, and be happy with it too.
Great, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.